applications, you should see that you have Adobe Creative Cloud and Photoshop. Click on it and download. Click on it, download. Click on it, download. Click on it, download. Click on your mushrooms and download. Pepperoni, download. Why are we downloading the images? So that we can have all the information from the images when we're using them in Photoshop. We do not want to drag from Schoology because you will not get all of the information from the image. And it will be pixelated. So where are these photos? If you go to your Finder, so I'm going to call this rename pizza, oops, project, Photoshop, project. And then I can click on this image, all my pizza images, and then drag them up to clean up by name. And you can see that I have all those images right there. Okay, and I know where they are, and they are organized. Okay, something that we must do, or we should do, and we can open up the plate picture right here. Give it just a minute, and you can see that it's open, and we have a locked layer. This over here for now. We can zoom in on our picture. Okay, Photoshop a little bit bigger. And we can keep this locked, and we can add a new layer, and then we can just pull in our various items. The first thing we want to do is pull in our crust and size it. We can drag the edges so it kind of fills up the plate. That looks good. We're going to add a new layer and our sauce. You might notice that the sauce is not quite the right size. So if I come over here and I go to Edit, Transform, I can distort it so that it will fit my crust the way I'd like it to fit my crust. And now we have our sauce. And notice how when we pull in the images, they're pulling the images in and naming them for us, which is pretty nice because the images are named. Now we're going to add a new layer, and we are going to add our cheese, which is right here. That looks pretty good. Might want to make it go to a little bit further to the edge. Okay. And then we're going to add another layer. Most of you like pepperoni, so you can certainly do that. I am going to make this one a bacon, ham, and pineapple pizza. So I'm going to pull in my pineapple. My pineapple's a bit big, and I definitely am going to need more pineapple than what I have here. So I'm going to duplicate my layer, right click, duplicate. So now I have two photos, and if I use my selection tool, I can move my pineapple over like that, and then I will duplicate that layer and drag that. I might want to rotate this so I can go File or Edit, Transform, and I'm going to kind of rotate that image like so. And I'm going to duplicate this layer. So back over here, duplicate the layer, and drag that layer. Again, Edit, and rotate. I guess I like lots of pineapple. Maybe I'll spread them out just a hint. Oops. Let me make sure I'm on my pineapple layer. There we go. I think I'll rotate this one. And perhaps I will add one more pineapple. Oops, let me get that pineapple. Where did it go? Which one did I duplicate? There we go. Maybe I want to rotate that. Edit. Transform. Oops. Rotate. Spin it around. Pull it down. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now, you see I have these various layers of pineapple. I can actually create a group by clicking on this folder, and I can call this my pineapple group. And then I can just drag all of those into that pineapple group. Renew, misspelled there. Pull that in there. And the nice thing about that is I can kind of give myself some more space with my layers. And I can hide my pineapple if I'd like. Okay, now we need a meat item. Some bacon. Okay, bacon. Or, I mean, ham. So, put this piece right there. Duplicate this layer. And let's say I don't want to have to duplicate so many different single pieces of ham. I can actually merge these two layers by clicking on them and merge the layers. And now that layer becomes one, and then I can duplicate that layer. Okay, and then I can pull this where I want it to be. All right, let's see here. Maybe add some bacon. And duplicate that layer. And you know, my ham, I'm going to pull my bacon all the way up to the top. And I'm going to go ahead and create a group with my ham. And that way, it kind of keeps everything a little organized, right? Now I am duplicating my bacon. Oh, I think I just deleted it. edit, undo, edit, undo. There we go. Oh, let's go ahead and duplicate this layer. Pull some over here. And duplicate again. Okay, so this is my pizza so far. Let's say we want some green peppers. We'll drag the green peppers over in. Oh, those are so big. I think I want my green peppers kind of underneath my bacon and ham. Well, I like that. Let's duplicate that. And duplicate that one more time. Okay, so we've got some green peppers, some ham. I wonder if we added another layer of cheese. And let's kind of pull this up above everything. I wonder if we can make the opacity a little less. And then, or the fill. How about the fill a little less? The opacity a little higher. And the fill, you know, so. I'm liking that. That's looking good. So now I have my pizza with my peppers, my ham, my pineapple, some bacon and sauce. I am ready to export this image. Go File, Export as a PNG. And we are going to call this Thornton. You could say Thornton's Pizza. I don't think it'll let me save it with that. Let's see. And I will save it into my file. Save. Oh, look at that. It did save it right here. And now I have a pizza image that I can upload to my assignment. And you should be able to upload this assignment, this picture, your picture that you created with layers to your Schoology assignment. Now, let's say that you do not have PowerPoint, okay? Well, you can go, or not PowerPoint, let's say you do not have Photoshop, then you can use what is called Photopea. And you can do the same thing in Photopea. So I will show you how to create that project in Photopea. Go File, Open. We're going to go to our desktop because that's where our picture is. I think for this video I called it pizza, so we're going to start off with the plate. Go Open. And so now I have a background. This is my background. If I want it to be look a little bigger, I can zoom in like so. And now over here we're going to add another layer. It looks a little different than Photoshop. Basic, same concept. So we need to add our crust. So that came in as a new layer. We need to make that a little bigger on our plate. I think that's pretty good. And we'll pull this layer to the top. We're going to add our sauce. And remember, we had to edit the sauce because the shape wasn't quite right. So we went to Edit, Transform, and we can use Distort and pull this down a little. Oh, I must have hit Scale. Let me try that again. Edit, Free Transform, okay, Free Transform, Distort. Huh, this is scaling, it's not. Let me try that again. Edit, Free Transform. Let's try Warp, I guess. Okay. There we go. Warp. And then we can pull this over. Pull this down a little. Until you kind of get it the way you want it to be. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to pull the sauce layer down. Now I'm going to pull in my cheese and resize that just a hint because we like our cheese to go all the way out, just about, right? Oops, there we go. See that sauce, just a hint of that sauce. And let's say you are a pepperoni eater. You like pepperoni. Well, pepperoni comes in kind of big. So we are going to add our pepperoni. We're just going to make this one a pepperoni pizza. Like so. Let's make it, get it to the size it typically is. There we go. And we are going to duplicate this layer and then pull that layer out so we can, oops, we're going to select the layer and adjust it. We will make this a little bigger so we can see what we're doing on the screen. And, oops. And let's go. I kind of would like this to be, there we go. Okay, so we have two pieces of pepperoni. They're fairly close to each other. We can merge these two files. Oops, let's go merge layers. Okay, and then we can duplicate those layers. And then use our selection tool, pull that out like so. And then we can actually merge these two layers, make this a little faster for us, and then pull. We can duplicate our layer again, move it over, and duplicate this layer. Maybe pull it down just a hint. Perhaps one more time. We may not need, I don't know why it has the select, but Control D gets rid of the selection. We'll duplicate, and we should be able to pull that over. And we can edit, transform, rotate. Hopefully that will be all we need. There's a little bit of a delay since I'm on. Let's see if oh, these are all together. I think I need one more piece of pepperoni. Just one more. Just one more. So I'll pull that in. And I will size that. Oh, now I'm on distort. I do not know how that happened. Edit, undo. So I'm going to pull this one to the top. And then I am going to edit scale. Okay, I just want to scale it now so it's about the same size as the others. And now I just want to move it. So use my move tool. Come on. Oh. There we go. Come on. There we go, right? Export this, go File, export as a PNG, and we are going to call this pizza creation, or pizza with using Photopea. Probably is the correct way to say it. Photopea, and I will save. Now just keep in mind that projects online in Photopea, I do not believe they will save for you. Now that particular, and if we close out of here, now we have our two versions of pizza right here that we created, one in Photoshop and one using Photopea. Thanks for watching.